As you might know from my other videos, my husband hails from sunny Ukraine. Because he comes from such a mysterious and exotic location, we had to undergo separate pre-wedding interviews in order to prove that he wasn't a, whisper it now, Russian bride. When I arrived to the interview room, the first question was what modules he'd studied at university. I informed the man that as I had zero interest in aerospace engineering, I had yet to ask, but given that I sometimes struggled to remember my own university modules, it seemed doubtful that I'd have retained the information, even if I had. Fortunately, the man was lenient, or perhaps amused, or perhaps hungover enough to let this slide, and we apparently impressed him sufficiently with our other answers, so we were given the green light to crack on with the wedding planning. Although we received the official go-ahead, we didn't actually do much until about 3 months before the big day. Despite being a world-class overthinker, for reasons unknown even to myself, I decided against applying it on this occasion. Loath to undertake such activities as reading bridal magazines or visiting venues, we decided to err on the side of originality and just get married when my parents had done it, despite my dad's rather ironic protest that we probably wanted somewhere a bit posher, didn't we? My dad and I also had some differences in opinion regarding what the menfolk should wear to the occasion. While I felt that the father of the bride matching with the groom and best man was the way to go, he had other ideas. This led to several heated conversations in the garden, one of which even involved tea being thrown. It was all very British indeed. One of the few things I did organise well in advance was the flowers. In the end, though, this was a wasted endeavour because despite previously giving us a written quote, the florist casually let us know that she had to increase the price of the flowers by more than 40% a couple of weeks before the big day, citing a flower shortage as the cause. My husband pointed out that our local supermarket appeared to be having no such shortage and told her in no uncertain terms that her services were no longer required. We managed to find an alternative florist at short notice, but interestingly my mother saw the original florist buying flowers in the supermarket a few weeks later, so perhaps our tip helped her out. Shortly before the big day, it dawned on us that we'd neglected to organise placeholders for the tables. Not once to be seen as slacking on the details, we concluded that a perfect solution to this, and a thoughtful memento of a seaside wedding, would be a pebble with each person's name written on it. With 2 days left to go, it occurred to us that it might be nice to have a DJ for the reception. Unsurprisingly, no one was available at such short notice, so we did the only sensible thing we could, Googled songs to dance to when drunk, and shoved them on an iPod. The kids getting married these days don't know how lucky they are with Spotify. During the reception, there were numerous attempts to persuade the barman to serve the vodka the Ukrainian way, i.e. fresh from the freezer in quadruple shots. Sadly but understandably, he declined to do so, so we were forced to take our shots the English way. Small but numerous. Fortunately, this didn't seem to hamper people's enjoyment, but it must have made for a lot of washing up. All in all, despite a distinctly ad hoc approach to organising the day, it mostly went without a hitch, apart from us getting hitched. That said, I won't be applying this laissez-faire attitude to other things. After all, if I did, I'd have to change my channel name. Next time on Neurotic Thinkings, the Great British Tea Saga, Office Pandemonium. Why not click subscribe for more rantings, queries, and general cynicism? Thanks for watching.